All right, so tonight I wanted to go over the new sets coming in patch 11.2. I think it's called like Whispers of Koresh or something like that. We're going to be going to the home world of the Ethereals. Their world soul was drained by the Void Lord Dimensius, and we're going to be going there to stop that from, or stop Dimensius from, you know, spreading out into the galaxy. These tier sets were released. I briefly looked at them earlier today, but I haven't got to look at them closely. And so we're going to go through, rank them all from S to F, S being the best tier sets, and we're just going purely off the looks, and then down to F, which is the worst. So starting off, we are going to go look at the Death Knights. This looks a little different than usual. It doesn't look super deathy. It almost has like a Warden vibe to it for me. I don't know which set looks the best color. I think this is probably my favorite coloration. I like this. It's something kind of new. It's got like the gargoyle on the shoulder, which is like different than usual. I wouldn't say it's like super S tier, but I do like it a lot. I like the color. I like the shape of it. I like that it's unique and doesn't feel like every other Death Knight set. So for Death Knight, I'm going to go ahead and give them an A, I think. I think it's really good, and I think the fact that it's unique is pretty huge. All right, moving on to the Demon Hunters. This one intrigued me when I saw like just a brief glimpse. Let's look at all the colors first. Again, this looks more unique than usual. Which color is the best? Dude, these are some wild colors for the Death Knights. I like it a lot. I'm not even sure which one's my favorite. They look very... I mean, I kind of like just how much color is in this, and I like how kind of crazy it is. It doesn't look like every other Demon Hunter set again, which I think is a good thing. I don't know though, it's kind of weird. Maybe we need to look at one of the more uniform sets like this one. Dude, it's just strange. It kind of looks like somewhat druidy. Like this one looks like Emerald Nightmare type vibes. I don't know. I like that it's different, but it's kind of strange to me. I'm going to put it in B tier. I don't think B is bad by any means, but I don't think it's like blowing my mind. I don't think it's good necessarily either. All right, so now we're moving on to Druid. I actually thought this was Hunter when I saw it in the thumbnail. So interesting to see that it's Druid. It does look a little more Druid-y when you know it's Druid. It looks complicated, but basic at the same time. I like it. I think it's probably going to be one of those sets that you pull from to make other transmogs. I don't know that I love the set altogether, but again, I don't really think it's bad. Dude, I love the colors of the set. I love that they're like they're not all super monotone color schemes. Oh, we went a little too far. I think we're going to put this in the same spot as Demon Hunter. I like it. I don't love it, but I do think you'll be able to put together some really cool transmogs with pieces from this set for sure. That helmet's really interesting. Next up, we've got Evoker, and I gotta say this Evoker set looks like every other Evoker set that we ever see. I don't know, like, it feels like every class has like a baseline tier set that they kind of go back to whenever they're designing tier sets. And I don't know what the theme of dragons is. It's like this regal, like Suramar type stuff. I'm not a huge fan of this. I'm actually not excited about this at all. The orbs on the shoulders are pretty cool, so that'll be nice. But yeah, I'm not overall a huge fan of this. Getting to see it on the Evoker models. Okay, this red set, I mean, it's cooler, but again, I'm not a huge fan of just the shape, the general shape of these armors. I think this is probably going to be my lowest one so far. I don't hate it, but I don't think it's necessarily good. That's unfortunate. We've had a lot of good Evoker sets, so I'm not too sad to get one bad tier. So, are we on Mage? This looks like Mage. Oh, this is Hunter. Dude, I would have sworn... Dude, first glance, tell me this doesn't look like Mage. You got the hood, you got the orbs on the shoulder. That's wild. I mean, I think it's cool that Hunters get a different set again. I feel like their sets usually really incorporate the, like, one animal they're hunting for the season. Like Dragon Stalker, Grand Stalker. This doesn't look very hunter to me. I don't dislike the set though. I think the set's pretty good. I think it's just mid again though. Yeah, I don't know. It definitely looks like, I was gonna say it kind of looks like questing gear, but I'd say it looks better than questing gear. But yeah, it's not blowing my mind again. Man, we're gonna have a lot of B tiers. I think I like it better than the Druid. Probably better than Demon Hunter too, so we'll put it high B. Next up, we've got Mage, and like, yeah, of course this is Mage. This makes a lot more sense. This is very, very Mage. I like the hat a lot. I like them really leaning into the Mage hat. The rest of the set's pretty cool too. It's weird though, because I feel like recently, like a lot of Mage sets have not felt like they're cloth. But dude, this is this is really cool. I like this set a lot. Oh, that color is nice. Yeah, you're gonna be able to combine these sets with other sets, and it's gonna be really, really cool looking. The hat is very unique. The shoulder orbs are pretty cool. Yeah, this one's gonna go a little bit higher up there with the Death Knight, I think. Where's my Mage at? This actually might be my favorite set so far. All right. Up next, we've got the Monks. Dude, this is sick. This is sick. I love the Monk set. Oh, man. Dude, some of the colors on this, the style of this, the headpiece, this Monk set is sick. Oh my god. I absolutely love this. What? Look at this. Which color is it? Dude, there's so many good colors. The textures, the color schemes, everything is so good, dude. All these sets, man. This makes me want to roll Monk. Holy crap. Dude. Sick, sick Monk sets. 100% gonna be in the S tier for me. 100%. Those Monk sets are great. Paladin. I feel like Paladin has not had a good set in a while. And when I glanced at these, I was like, oh shit. They might be cooking here. Dude, that looks... I love... Warriors had a coloration on sets like this before. Look at the horses in the shoulder. That is so freaking cool. I love the red, gold, blue coloration. The little headpiece with the high feathers on the top. This is a really, really good looking, really good looking set for Paladins. Paladins finally get a dub. I would say probably this color right here is going to be my favorite coloration. The white is pretty good too. Oh man, lots of good sets. Unfortunate the PvP sets are probably my less favorite colorations. If this is mythic, I'm going to be sad. Not that I probably will go and get it right away anyways, but yeah, Paladin actually wins pretty hard as well. Next up, we've got Priests. Dude, what another dub. I love that it looks more like platy in the shoulders, and I know people might have an issue with that, but like these shoulders, I feel like they started doing this in like BFA with like the what are those called? The Cool Tierin or the Void Priests, which obviously makes sense to bring back for this patch. Yeah, this set is sick too, man. I love this set. I feel like the colors aren't as crazy good as some of these other ones we've seen, but the model itself is absolutely sick. Dude, Priests, do Priests get an S as well? I feel like when you compare it to Mage and Death Knight, 100% they belong in a separate tier. All right, next up we've got Rogue. Rogue, I mean, it's a good set, but it looks like every other Rogue set that we've seen. It doesn't feel super unique like a lot of these other ones have. I do like it a lot. I like the thickness of these sets. Like it even feels like the like arms, like even though there's not, the textures on these make it look like there's like actual texture to it, and it's not just like a color printed on a flat surface, if that makes sense. It actually feels like these are like quilted you know, leg protectors and quilted arms. I really, really like that about these sets. I don't think I can put Rogue in S tier, but I do think it's probably the top of the A tier so far. I definitely put it above Mage. Yeah, those are pretty good. Then we've got Shaman. Dude, Shaman might actually have a 6 set. I feel like they have gotten dicked for like 4 seasons in a row. There's not any super impressive colorations of their set, but I love the model and I love that it's pretty unique. I love when there's runes on any type of armor, as long as it makes sense. And they're not, maybe not like runes or like totemic sigils or something like that. But I finally feel like this plume on the head doesn't feel stupid. I feel like it's felt dumb on other sets. I still love that there's like some wolf incorporations. I'd love to see what this looks like on different models. It looks like we're on a orc female right now, but I think this set actually looks really sick. Again, I don't think it belongs probably in S tier. I'm not like absolutely in love with it, but it feels like Shaman finally got a good set. I'd put it above Rogue for sure. All right, then we got, is this the last one? Oh no, we got Warrior after this. We got Warlocks. I mean, this is just cool. The girthiness of these horns is so freaking nice. You love to see a big, juicy horn on top of your head. The fucking portal in the face, the eye on the chest. I generally hate the like void eyes on pieces of gear, but I think this one actually looks really cool. The different colorations are really nice too. Yeah, very meta. Yeah, Warlocks are winning. This is like, I think every Warlock's gonna be happy with this set. The girthiness of these horns, and then there's spell effects on the horns as well. Dude, this is a complete dub. I think it belongs in S tier. I don't think it's my favorite, but I'd put it above Priest, maybe above Paladin. I think Monk wins the set for me though. And then last we have Warrior. So man, this is like, I don't know, like I'm almost at a loss of words. I'm wondering if these like chains are gonna like have physics to them and they're gonna flop down. I think them sticking up looks completely ridiculous. So I'm thinking maybe there's gonna be some physics to them, and then when you're walking, they'll like swing around back and forth. Yeah, so that'll make these a lot better. But even still, like it feels like a beginner, like someone who just learned how to model armor, and so like everything is very like perpendicular to each other. I don't know how to explain it. Like it feels like, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like there's flavor to the spikes. I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say. Very symmetrical. Yeah, it's like it's almost too like perfect. Yeah, Uldir plate sets. Yeah, I mean, that's a great way to describe it. It feels like it's, you know, Titan Forge. It doesn't feel like it's made by, I guess, humans. It feels like it's like, I don't know, it almost is there, but it's not. It looks like Bowser got some armor. I like it a lot. This coloration is really cool. There's some really cool colors in here. I think that last one is probably my favorite. Yeah, this is going to be my favorite coloration, and I'd love to see what it looks like without these chains sticking straight out. Because I'm sure that'll make it like a lot cooler too. I think Warriors win here. I don't think I'll put it in S tier. It's better than Shaman for sure. So that's actually not too bad, you know. I think people get mad when you put a lot of stuff in S tier, but in my opinion, like when it comes to like art, like there's nothing wrong with there being a lot of S tier sets. I think having a lot of S tier sets just means they did a good job. Let me know what you think down in the comments, which sets you like and which ones you think are trash, and I'll see you in the next video.